Okay, is this thing working? Oops. All right. We're back. We're back after 6 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever the hell it is. Weeks. All right, we got stuff doing. We're doing stuff. It's working. All right, we're back in action here. Let me go grab some tea, and we'll get the shit show on the road. What is up, my friends? Oh God, it's been a while. I'm sorry that I've not been around. I gotta brush my fucking mane. Every time I get a haircut, my hair gets stuck in the shave part if I don't brush it, and if I try to play guitar, it's gonna drive me fucking madness. Oh man. So I missed you guys. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. I had to take a break from training because I got food poisoning and allergies and all kinds of craziness. And then I have to do the Tai Chi United stuff. So when I'm not working, I was trying not to fucking shit my intestines. But it's been, it was a nice vacation. But it's time to get back to work, get back to training. So. Oh God. So anyway, I'm still here, still alive. I didn't really suspect that would mess with me too much, but considering I've had this channel 15 years, I don't think the AI thinks that I opened this account when I was 3 years old, so I think I'll be okay. I don't know about the rest of you guys though. Oh, crap. You think after 25 years of this haircut I'd be able to tie my hair properly. But I guess I can't. Anyway. And I didn't, Hey, what's up, brother? I'm glad I'm back. This was a rough month. After I had, Sifu Shirley and her student come in for a little training retreat. Like I was already kind of sick, and then I did the one stream before that. I wasn't feeling good, but I just didn't say anything. And it's just a rough month. I mean, I did it to myself. I overtrained, and then I got sloppy, and I ate for some random takeout places, and I think I got like some kind of fucking parasite from a sushi place. I don't even eat raw meat. I don't eat animals, you know what I mean? I haven't eaten meat in 26 years, 25 years. But I think just being from the sushi place, they cut, the vegetable sushi in the same mat with the fish, and I probably got something because I was fucked up. Let me check. Appa, I'm talking to people. You gonna say hi? Jesus, bro. Oh, cool. It didn't push out a notification. That's nice. Cool, guys. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube decided not to give out notifications. I'm surprised you got one. Cool. Test. All right, mic's working. Sounds good. All right. Live. It should have. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, there we go. So first jam roulette in 4 weeks. I haven't touched the guitar since the last time I've been here. I haven't warmed up. I just tuned it. So who the hell knows what's gonna happen here? We'll leave it up to the gods. So on top of getting like food poisoning, I have like the worst allergies ever. So let's do this. And I've been saving this bottle of what's left of it since the last jam roulette. So I'm gonna finish that off today because I haven't had a chance to have a shot. So this is gonna be fun. Salute, everybody. Like, if you want to come to the vertical stream, because it's easier for me to read, so I don't have to look at two different chats, because it's kind of hard. Put this phone over here. And lower this, so you don't have to listen to that crap. Oh, God. Somebody remember how to fucking play. Ugh. Motor memory for the win. Oh boy. Cool. Okay, now I can see you because it's like the two chat thing. I just leave the other one just in case people roll into the stream. Gotta be responsible. I'm getting old. I gotta stretch. Fuck. This is actually good for kung fu people or guitars or drummers. You do the wrist rolls and then you do the wave. And it's like really good. Audio's good? Awesome, okay. All right, let's see what YouTube gives us. The YouTube gods. I need new glasses. I've had the same prescription for 20 years. Literally, I haven't changed the prescription. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's samurai metal thing. Okay. Dismiss. Okay, let's start with this. This is an easy key for me, so let's... tuning. Oh, whatever this is has to wait. I haven't played in a month. This is like the first time I've touched the guitar, so like, I'm just trying to figure out the hell I am. Hold on a second. No. That's the one I thought was fucked. I tried to fix it while I was playing, but... There we go. Intonation's open. Good enough. Will I marry you? It depends. Do you have a goat and a plot of land? How about some cows? You know, like you have to like have some cows, some goats. You can't, I'm not a cheap whore. You know, I'm expensive. I'm a luxury item. I gotta at least get like 3 goats, 2 cows, and some chickens, and then maybe I'll consider you. But without the, I need a dowry. You know, I gotta have some goats, some cows, some chickens. Okay. Alright, if you put some cow, I'll consider you. I'll put you on the list. What is this shit? C minor? Alpha, you okay? What do you mean? You alright? Okay, no, yeah. to know what fucking key I'm playing. I'm all over the place. Gonna go like 10 more fucking years. I don't want to do 12 minutes of this. Sorry, guys. It's a good warm up, though. Oh, God. All right, salud. The first fucking shot in 6 weeks. Let's do this. The beginning, a fucking piece of my skin flew off. I forgot what key I was playing in. So I was like, let's just close your eyes and just figure it out. I haven't played in a month, so that's what happens. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it fucking literally just tore my finger off. But we're gonna keep going anyway, because that's what we do. So we're just gonna... just bite that off. It's only a piece of my finger. I'll be fine. Jesus. That's what happens when you don't play for a while. You're callous from that time, and you just jump in and it fucking rips off. Oh, well, I'm gonna grow a new one. Real fucking quick. We're gonna get some blisters. All right, what's next, Jim Roulette? What do you got? good enough. All right. This is bullshit. I'll do it first like minute and I'm gonna change it. It's too fucking slow. You gotta get scary. No, Jam Roulette is something that happened like a couple months ago, and we just find random tracks on YouTube, and I just play. Everything's by ear, so I just find the track and I just make it up as we go along. So, if you have a jam track on YouTube, put it in the description, I'll play it. Oh God, no, I'm not ready for that. So some of them we've played in the last 3 months. We've played like 300 tracks, so I know some of them now. You know, like I don't know them like songs, but like, you know, I can remember, you know, when you fucking hear something fucking 4 times, you kind of know where it is. This one's scary. Oh God, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna shit the bed on this. This is fucked up. Like 5 key changes. Shit. I know this. skin. I shit the fucking bed. Hold on. I gotta rip this callus off. Right in the middle, my fucking finger just tore apart. Totally shit the bed. Fuck, I told you I didn't want to do that one yet. I haven't played in a month. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, it was okay, but it was pretty shit. Like, I fucking barely made the key changes. Yeah, but I could have did better. I could have did better than that. But I appreciate you. But I could have did a lot better than that. I haven't played in a month. But, oh, thank you. My friend just said I did good and have a good stream. Have a good night, my friend. Okay, you go to sleep. Yeah, I mean, but even improv, I should do better than that. You know, I was sloppy. I should have waited for like 2 more tracks to get warmed up. I could have did better than that. That was disgraceful. My weakness offends me. My ancestors are not proud. I insulted my ancestors. Okay, let's do this. What is this? No, I literally haven't touched the guitar since the last Jam Roulette. This is the same bottle of whiskey for the last 5 Jam Roulettes. I haven't played literally in a month, like what, or 6 weeks. Thank you, salute. That's why like, the calluses that I had before, they're like ripping off. Like, so I had to build new calluses. Like I literally haven't touched the guitar. You know, and that's the whole point of this. The whole point of this was to not be prepared. Oh God, it sucks. It sucks. All right, it's just Yngwie Malmsteen shit in G sharp minor. So fuck. my guitar in half, a whole step down. So everything's fucking. You're playing A sharp for my. You ain't sharp. A sharp bullshit. What is this? So I'm tuned to D. So whatever the key it is, I have to play fucking a whole step up. Yes, up is a pain in the ass. chill. What the fuck do you want, Appa? What is it? Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? What do you want? Come say hi. Appa decides he wants to say hi. Come here. Come on. You're gonna be a breath. Come say hi to everybody. Come on. Come say hi. Yeah, shut up. Say hi to everybody. Show everybody how fluffy you are. If you're going to sit here meowing, you gotta go and pay your rent. You can't just be meowing all the time. You gotta say hi. Say hi. Okay? Are you done? Do you need something, buddy? Do you need something? Or are you just gonna sit there looking at me crazy? Give me 1 second. What do you want? Come on. What do you need? Fuck this. So cheesy. Oh God. Let's try this thing. Like something. So C sharp minor. Appa, stop it. You're being a brat. Don't do that. Fucking cat. Let's get the shorts on. What are you doing? Okay, speak good. Speak good. You think you can handle not destroying something for 5 minutes? That'd be great, Alpha. Speak good, okay? Thank you. Enough of that. Enough of that. Yes, Appa. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Appa didn't like that one either. I don't think he liked that one either. Okay, what's this one? Oh, I remember this. Okay. I don't know if I should do any more of this. The first day back, I'm just fucking destroying my fingers. I already feel the blister coming in. Oh boy, I probably should quit while I'm ahead. That's definitely gonna be a blister. Oh yeah, I burnt the fucking hole in my finger. Alright, I don't know, should I keep, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock, I did an hour, it's enough. Am I done, Apple? Or should I keep going? And hurt myself? Well, day one, already ripped up the calluses and fuck, because somebody decided that I should do that crazy fucking track, so now I have a fucking ripped calluses and a fucking blister. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my god, I get the zoom right, because I can't really see. If I can get the light, you can see what I did to myself. That ring finger's fucked. It's like literally just a blister. Yeah, I probably should play on tomorrow. It's 11 o'clock. I should call it a day. Who's here? Yeah, thanks, Ryan. It's fucking your fault. Oh, God. You know? Knew I shouldn't have done it. I should have waited. It is what it is. It was fun, though. It was worth it. I haven't got the... Now you know I really haven't played in a month. Fucking gave myself a speed blister. For fuck's sake. Alright. Oppie, you want me to quit? Am I done? What do you think? Yeah, I should give my fingers a rest so I don't hurt myself? Yeah. Yeah. But, I want to just have a record of it. I don't know if you can see better with the lights on, because I can't tell from here if that makes it better or worse. Wait till the zoom focuses. Hold on. You gotta see this. Wait, you gotta see this one. Hold on. Wait, there it is. It's just a bubble on my ring finger. How do I get to the camera? Because I want to see it for later. If I actually, yeah, there it goes. It's a fucking bubble. But you know what? You know what? I already fucked myself. I'm doing this one. Fuck it. If he dies, he dies. You're gonna fuck it up, it's fucking career. Seriously. If you're gonna fuck something up, fuck it up all the way. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's fucked. That's fucked. That's the kind of fucked I want to see. Oh, fuck. I almost caught the chords on that too. Fucking good, exactly, you know? You gotta give them the dry anal, you know? Just like right in. Where's that whiskey bottle? I deserve it. I deserve it. But now it's like really a bubble. I really fucked it up good. But hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see that bubble. It's just literally a fucking bubble. Hold on. It's turned into a bubble. I'm gonna try to get the good angle. I want to see if I can get it on the camera for later. If you guys can actually see this shit. It's just a fucking bubble. Oh god. So kids at home, this is not what you're supposed to do. Okay, I taught guitar for Sam Ash for like a decade. Don't do this at home. This is exactly what you're not supposed to do as a guitar player. You don't do this. Okay, so you understand. When I was younger, I went to school. I used to play until my fingers would bleed, right? I was 17, 18 years old, you know, like fucking orphan and fucking trying to make it on my own in school, you know? No, this is not what you should do. This is how you hurt yourself and you can't practice. What you do is you play, you know, like 50% and take a break, get your calluses, get the hand to warm up. The reason that I got, because like, the speed I'm playing at, I'm giving myself fucking Indian burn because I haven't played in a month. You should play for like an hour at a normal speed and let the skin like deaden up a bit. You don't just fucking go straight into fucking 99 miles an hour. This is a stupid, don't do this. But it was fun. It was worth it. At my age, tomorrow's not promised, you know? I might fucking choke on my spit in my sleep. But I'm glad... Because that's the problem, it's the motor memory. Like, my motor memory wants to go 200. I wasn't even playing as fast as I could, but it was way too fast, so my dainty little fucking hands were not ready for that. But, I know, what are you gonna do? Well, hopefully, because, like, you know, what used to happen, when I would get, like, a blister, like, there were cowls on top of the blister, and it would get really hard. So if I get lucky, if I just keep pressing on it all night, it might just fucking callus up and die. Ooh, I just saw something pop. Ooh, that's not good. So hopefully it'll just die, you know? And I'll have calluses in the morning, but I doubt it. It's pretty fucking swollen. So we'll just compress it in the hope that they heal. But now that I know that the AI loves me and is gonna leave me alone, no, definitely don't. Never pop it. When you get guitar blisters, you have to let it callus. Never pop a guitar blister. That's the worst thing you can do. Do not pop it. Like, what you should do is just keep pressing on it and just like press on it all day long until the skin on top gets hard. Just keep like pushing it. And then what will happen is you'll have like a really dead skin callus and then the blister underneath will swell back down. Do not pop it. Yeah, I'll have like the calluses again. It's like not a big deal. Just I have to take a day off. You know, maybe 3. But now you know I wasn't fucking around. I really haven't played in a month. I thought that the calluses I had from last month would have stayed, you know, like a little longer. I didn't realize they were this week. No, when I was in college, I would just play until like my nails, it was underneath my nails would bleed. Like you know when you cut your nails too short? It was just from constantly playing over and over, my nails underneath the nail bed would all bleed. But, you know, I also, you know, didn't have as good technique, I guess. I had heavier strings maybe, I don't know, but I would play like literally 8 hours a day of just scales and fucking, you know, because like I was like an orphan and I got into this music school in an accident, and I was like, if I'm gonna make it, I have to be like ninja. So I treated it like karate, like martial art. And I just trained like I was gonna die. So like if I wasn't in the class, I had like in the school they didn't have the practice rooms, because the practice rooms were always full. So I would have this one chair in the corner of the cafeteria, and the whole school knew that was my chair. And I used to play with no amp, and I would just practice everything out of the book with no amp. Yeah, so I would just sit there for like hours and hours, and then I would go home and do the same thing, hours and hours and hours and hours, just drilling shit. That's how I did it. I taught myself how to play in 7 months, because my friend died in a car accident. I was in like a shitty little band, you know how to play 5 chords. And the drummer was like, hey, you want to go to music school? And I'm like, I can't fucking I can't do anything. He's like, well, you have like 8 months. Why don't you just figure it out and see what happens? The worst they'll say is no. And I went to a karate teacher, and he goes, you know, I said, what do you think? He goes, if you can survive training with me, you can do anything. This is nothing. I said, okay. So there's no internet back then. I went and got 3 books, and I just sat in the basement with this shitty fucking Ibanez. I paid $100 for it at the garage sale. It was a piece of shit. And I just went through the 3 books like 8-9 hours a day, and then I got a half a scholarship. I took the audition. So then that's how I got into music school. And then I did that for 2 years. My parents, lack of parents fucked me. My parents are retarded. So I'm a music school dropout. And I got accepted to a whole bunch of other music schools because they wouldn't sign, because I was technically a minor. You can't sign for yourself till you're 21 or 23 it was, I don't remember at the time. It was like 1997 or 98, whatever, 97, 98, 2000. So like, I couldn't sign the financial aid forms, I couldn't sign the student loans. So the college fucked me, put me 2 semesters without paying. I defaulted on the loans, and I broke my hand. Oh, I used to do music stuff, it's a long story. Like basically, I used martial arts to pay for my music school, and I always taught martial arts and music together. So in New York, I was teaching music and martial arts all the time, and then I had other jobs. So I was working 3 jobs. So I did music professionally for 15 years. And then, the Obama recession and everything got by 2012, the music industry was fucked. So you couldn't make money anymore. So I quit playing around 2012. I think it was I just quit playing. And then I did a couple of studio sessions from 2012-16. I think I did 2 or 3 sessions for somebody. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then I didn't do shit. Then in 2019 I came down here to the Bible Belt to record a black metal album, and then COVID hit. So I wanted to do film scores in black metal. That's what I wanted to do. It's just evil film scores in black metal. I'll show you. Before I go, I'll play this. So I was gonna release this I have a black metal album. I have 40 tracks. I have 2 death metal albums that are unreleased. I have a black metal album that was released in 2001 that I'm getting fucked on royalties because of the way shit works. Oh yeah, it's been fucked. So I have I have 3 albums worth of shit, but where am I gonna put it on fucking Spotify and get 0.0003 cents? And then I'm blacklisted everywhere. They fucking ban me on Facebook and Instagram. TikTok, it doesn't show my content. They won't let me use tags. So yeah, but then they train the AI on my shit, and I don't want to deal with that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. For right now, just I'm just having fun. I'm deciding what I'm gonna do. Jesus Christ, wait a second. So this I was gonna release 2 years ago, and I almost died twice. I got so sick. So I'm playing every instrument on this thing. No, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go hardcore. But I don't love the idea of having, like, I performed so many years, like, and like, I feel like I got the best out of like the indie scene that there is, because now it's like, there's only like the major, like, Monopoly level, like, international, national acts, and then dog shit. So performing live is just like not worth it, you know? And then there's no way to release music, there's no community, you know what I mean? Like, online is fucked. So it's like, I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate it. But like my buddy, he hooked me up with a company who wanted to distribute it for me, but I fucking almost died. Dentist almost killed me, and then a fucking tree hit my house, and I got sick again. Then I had to move, and I'm just like, is it even fucking worth it? Because what am I gonna do? And then I can't promote it because I'm shadow banned everywhere. I'm blacklisted, so I can't promote it. No, you understand. I have political beef, and the communist Democrats put me on a blacklist. It sounds crazy, and then on top of it, when you're good at things, people hate you. You know what I mean? And when you're by yourself and you have no support, it's not easy. I'm too old to fight you. So you know. Like, you know, people they understand, like, cancel culture, they don't understand how bad it is. Like, I was put into exile for 5 years during COVID. They turned off my fucking banking, they turned off my fucking social media, you know, and, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And right now I'm just doing it because it's fun, it's, you know, like, I don't like watch TV and shit. So I train, I do fucking kung fu meditation, and I'll play guitar once in a while. You know? Watch some anime. But like, you know, I was all gung-ho, let's do this thing, but like, right now is a weird fucking time. Cause like, the AI is taking over. And then you have the music industry, half these fucking people have no idea what's coming. You still have these like old fucking, everyone, like, especially the fucking boomers ruin everything. Fucking boomers ruin everything. Okay? The fucking boomers ruined everything. I was gonna actually do a live stream for my martial arts people to explain how boomers ruined martial arts. You know? And like, these fucking corporations, they fucked everyone. And they're all like, the generation before, they passed the torch, they bring people up, right? Since I was like in my 20s, I can't tell you, so imagine I'm like 18, I'm in college, right? And they go, okay, you know, all you have to do is be the best you can. And then when you play live shows, the A&R people, they're gonna come, they're gonna find you, they're gonna, you know, pick you up. You know, you just have to be the fucking best, right? So I took that, and same as like martial arts, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be the fucking best. I'm gonna do everything I'm supposed to fucking do. I'm gonna fucking shit on everybody. And my band, I wrote an album in a week, had the band learn it, all my students learn it in a week. We did it live. We recorded it. Within 3 months, it's on the radio in 26 countries. I'm on the fucking cover CD of fucking Terrorizer magazine with like fucking Slipknot and fucking all these like famous bands, right? Like, we're making money in mp3.com. And I can tell you, like, the day before, I almost got signed to Candlelight Records the day before 9/11, and then 9/11 hit. And then after that, I can't tell you how it was like a fucking bloodbath. And everywhere we went, it was like everyone was fighting, like they were fighting each other, and all like the older people, nobody ever like, there was no, like, we did a metal fest, and the labels went to the management and had them cut our PA because we played with DSI, Testament, Obituary, Anal Blast, or Anal Cunt, and like a whole bunch of other fucking like sick fucking bands, right? We go on stage. Literally, all these like super fucking famous like idols are in the front row like this. And the fucking management took off the fucking PA. That's the kind of like, oh, you gotta go and like the A&R management people are gonna pick you up if you're the best. I'm literally shitting on people. Like, just like, you see these super famous people like this. And like, drooling at their mouth. And the labels, like, I remember afterwards we got off stage and like, there's one, like the manager for this one band, I don't know who it was, she's like, oh wow, you guys have some really like, you know, good friends, huh, very cool, okay. And I can see like they hated us. That's exactly what it is. They literally just like pulled the ladder up and then fucking spit hot fire down and said, ha, you're... I can't tell you, like my boomer parents, everybody I know, they literally will kick you off the ladder, put fucking flaming shit, right? And then laugh at you like, oh, you should have did it better. Meanwhile, I go to fucking like conservatories and they're like, oh, you're a virtuoso. And I go home, you're a piece of shit. It's not good enough. The boomers fucking suck, okay? Like they ruined everything. And now with the, like, you're seeing the death cliff of the boomers, and then they're like, they want to die with all their toys and leave everybody stranded with nothing. And the music industry is no different. In fact, even worse, because all these fucking people that it's not about the fans and the music, or like just, it's all about like self-ingrained. I don't care about music. These people like, and that's why all the bands sound the fucking same. You know, because all they care about is like, oh, I have to sound and have all this and do exactly what this other guy who's famous did and put on his fucking clothes and his skin so that like I can get a feed on the attention like a fucking vampire. Yeah, it's my fault. You should have did it better. I mean, I got like all these fucking music awards and all this shit. Oh, it's not good. I was like 18 years old teaching for the Sam Ash Corporation, right? For 3 different, like all the stores in the Tri-State area. Like, I'm not even finished school yet, right? I'm supposed to be like the next Yngwie Malmsteen, and like they literally ripped the ladder under me. There was no older person for me to go to as a role model, or like that's gonna pick me up. Everyone was stomping each other down, because the boomers set it up that way that like the Xennials, the millennials had no choice but to compete for each other for fucking breadcrumbs. Like the fucking like L'Amour's. I played L'Amour's like 20 fucking times. All these fucking places pay to play. You know, if you can't fucking, it's like literally like, it was so crazy what they did to the music scene. So now it's a fucking bloodbath shit. There's nothing. You go to fucking, there's cover bands. Like the independent scene is trash. So like the only way I can pull it off is if I made my own website and hosted everything myself, and then somehow broke into some weird fucking subculture on but now you have all these fucking weirdo libtard cancel culture fucking retards. If you fart sideways, in 1999 you said the word like, you know, fucking fag or something. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? It's a fucking shit show. It's garbage. I don't want nothing to do with it. And in fact, to be honest with you, I don't even want to fucking entertain these liberal cucks. I really don't want anything to do with these fucking weirdo, fucking neo-communist, fucking cocksucking, blue-haired, don't know how many fucking genders there are, what the fuck. I don't want nothing to do with it. I hate these people. Like, they're evil. All they've done to me in the last 10 years is try to destroy my fucking life because I'm better looking than them, I'm smarter than them, and I'm good at stuff. Oh, you know how many times I've been called a white supremacist fucking trans? I've been called everything. And I'm not white. You know what I mean? Like, everything they say is not true, but because they don't, like, I don't agree with them on, like, cutting kids' peepees off and whatever the fuck it is, I'm like Satan. I can't deal with it. It's just, there's no place in the industry for me. it's everywhere I look at it and everywhere I cut the cake, I'm fucked. Unless, like, there's some, like, underground scene of, like, moderate conservative, like, millionaires. I mean, I play, you know, I come on, I drink, I play for my friends, you know, we jam, but, like, I don't want anything to do with it. Like, I don't know if I have the constitution or the fucking... I know I have the balls to do it, but when I was young, I loved playing. Like I love the community. I love going on stage and like you know like you have a, you know it's like even though there was 15 people or 5,000 people, it didn't matter who we played for. I was just happy to be with my band and fucking just hanging out and playing music. Now it's like the idea of me going to some fucking bar with a whole bunch of weirdos and like getting robbed and then like going on Spotify with their fucking bullshit and helping them fucking like the fucking owners like taking the money to fucking buy like AI war machines, like fucking like literally like the fucking guys like robbing everybody and then putting all the fucking money into fucking like AI to kill people, like literally. You know, like it's just fucked. And then you look at the social media companies and they're all cheating. Like, look, I've been saying this for a long time. I even tried to get like some lawyer fucking bitch, you know, to pay attention. People are so fucking stupid. There's no third party like auditing of the numbers, like of view counts. It's completely fucked. This whole system on every platform is fucked. People are still being shadow banned. The code, the back end code, they don't even know how to clean it up. It's so fucking bad what the commies did. So until like and then now in the fucking EU, the censorship is ridiculous. So what are we gonna do? Half the internet's gonna be dead. In like 6 months, like who the hell knows what's gonna happen? So share it where? I mean, I got 708. There was one stream here I did where I had like 1,500 concurrent, like people were watching, 1,500 people. The next day, I couldn't get more than fucking 15. They've been doing this shit to me for fucking almost 20 years, where they're cheating. They're literally cheating me. Literally on the back end, they turn you off. So if I can't get fair, just traffic, what's the point? You know? Like the whole system is corrupt. It's corrupt to the core. So what the fuck's the point of even trying? It's a waste of time. Unless there's like, you know, unless people are gonna sue Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for what they did to me and what they're doing to me, like there's no fucking point. Right, Alpo? It's the devil's asshole. It's Satan's asshole. You know? That's what I mean. Like, for me, I'm happy just playing, having a drink, and fucking 3 to fucking 10 people come hang out. I'm happy. You know? We hang out. And that's why I'm, like, just doing the jam shit. It keeps my skills up, ear training. And if I decide to do something substantial, at least I'll have some skills left. But, like, music's supposed to be, like, a social, communal thing, you know? It's like, you're supposed to have fun. And, like, the music business isn't fun anymore. It's like all these narcissistic psychopath assholes. And I just don't have the stomach for it, you know. Like I know it's like I've been in exile for so long, like literally I don't see people. The only people I actually see and speak to humans in the last 6 years are the few students who fly in for lessons and when I go to the store to buy something to eat. Aside from that, I see 0 people. I teach online, you know. I literally I live a hermit. I don't see anyone. Like, I ever. So I've been cut off from the internet. I've been blacklisted, sent into exile. Like, I don't even know, because I've been out of the system for so long, I don't even know if I can actually get back into society, which sounds crazy. You know, and like, luckily, because of my martial arts training, I was training to be a monk for fucking 2 years. Like, living like this doesn't bother me. I'm actually happy, which is weird. Like, because I don't mind being alone. Like, I'm actually cool with it. I read, I fucking do kung fu, you know, but... Well, that's the thing. Like, it's not that I'm a martial arts, it's just like, I don't define myself for what I do. You know, I'm just a being that roams the earth, and I happen to practice martial arts, I happen to practice music, I happen to practice, you know, therapy things and read weird stuff, you know. So I don't consider it an identity. It's just something I do. And, you know, my autism, you know, like I just have like weird fucking skills that I can, but honestly, like I'm very happy just sitting in the grass and like fucking staring at a tree and just going, oh, it sounds weird, but that's what I do. You know, I talk to the trees. Yeah, but I mean, but you know, there is a part of me that's like, I should do something with the music, but the industry is so fucked, and all my prediction models, everything I predicted has come to pass, and like I'm looking at this fucking the future, and it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. You know, it just doesn't look good. So it's like, if some new platform comes out, maybe, but like I don't know what to do with it. And that's where I'm at. Like even the martial, like right now, like I have a partner. We're doing Tai Chi United, so like martial arts company for Tai Chi stuff. So at least like it's an obvious platform. This was the thing. Music, to build a fucking brand in music, because that's what it is. It's a business. Like I don't even know what my brand is anymore. Like it used to be like I had a band, a black metal band, and we did like we had like the package made sense. At this fucking point, I have so many options, but I have no vehicle to get them out. I don't even know where to start. Like I can do fucking like EDM if I wanted to. Like like if I can, but like who's gonna? Yeah, I have a band camp. I don't know. It's just like the problem is if you don't have social media to advertise. Like I haven't had Facebook since 2020. Me and 500 of my followers got permanently banned the day before the election, 2020, because of my political live stream. I used to have a live stream where I used to do like commentary. So they banned my entire fucking following and me. And then I've been shadow banned for years, but then that was the day when the commies took over, and I've been getting fucked ever since. So, but listen, I saved a lot of people's lives with that stream. Like literally, I can't even tell you. Like during COVID, if I didn't do it, people would have off themselves, But yeah, so like I don't know, maybe I'll do something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like my friend hooked me up with a distributor, so if I wanted to put it out, I could. But do I really want to put my music on Spotify and get fucked around with and dicked around and get 0.0003 cents per fucking stream? It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. And then another thing is like, all right, let's just say, even if TikTok unfucking shadow banned me and let me have a fair chance, I'm going to compete with these fucking rejects that cheat and like they literally fake their plays. Like everything is fake. Like they have these people fucking like recording shit in slow motion or like using MIDI guitar. It's fucked up. Like I fucking like played professionally for 15 fucking years. I'm gonna stoop down to fucking competing with little fucking kids in the basement. For what? It just the whole thing irks my soul, and like I'm just like I give up. Oh yeah, 100%. The reason. It's a couple of reasons. One is because of my religious beliefs. I'm not going to give fucking Spotify one single fucking cent to go invest in AI that kills people. Because that's what the guy's doing. On principle, I can't do it. On principle. Second of all, it's insulting to my soul to put my music out and know that I'm getting fucked. And no one's going to protect me because the boomers who are supposed to be my fucking role models and my fucking people taking care of me all said, oh, he's better than me. He's a virtuoso. He's a fucking master of kung fu 20 years before I did it. Fuck this guy. Like, martial arts world is the fucking best. I've been online for 23 years, since fucking Yahoo, right? And I assume like, oh, I'll make some friends, No. Every single where I've been for the last 20 fucking years, only thing people did was attack me and talk shit. Literally an orphaned kid by himself who happens to have like massive amounts of fucking training. Like could have been the poster child for like half these martial arts community. And all they did was attack me because I'm better than them. You can just go look up my name and look on the forums. Look how much bullshit there is for the last 15 fucking years about my name. So it's like, there's nobody who's going to protect me. I'm going to fight, so I was fucking fighting by myself. But like, with music, it's like, music's not supposed to be fighting. You're supposed to be like, play for fun and like, I don't know, I don't want to fucking support the war machine with my music just to get fucking views for people who don't give a fuck about me. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It's just a moral thing. Like I can't do it. You know? And it's insulting. Like, between music school and fucking studio, there's at least $200,000 in my left hand. You know what I mean? Like $200,000 in my left hand of investing time and money and fucking bullshit. I'm gonna go and fucking lower myself to fucking compete against people who like fucking play with robots, people who fake their fucking guitar parts, and you know everything's like it's the whole thing's everything's fake. These fucking bands, everything's fake. Dude, you recently tried. Oh, so you understand. Go to Tai Chi United on taichiunited.com if you're really interested in Tai Chi stuff. But again, they don't want real stuff. And like, I was begging people to help me. And this is what pissed me off about the martial arts people. They'll all talk about me having a bad attitude and, you know, I'm a tough, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm supposed to be a pussy. I'm supposed to be like, oh, yeah. I'm like, I've been fighting a war, a battle for decades, and not a single one of these masters, not a single one of them ever said, let's have some tea. Let me take you under my wing, Sonny. Let me take care of you. We see you're alone fighting the battle and trying to do the right thing. Let me take you under my... Not a single fucking one of these motherfuckers ever offered me tea. And then they're going to sit there and talk shit about me while they're stealing my stuff. Okay? Like half of these fucking YouTube people stole shit from my channel. And when you go through my channel, you're going to see it. I've been on... This fucking channel's been on 13 years. I haven't read Music Lessons by Victor Wooten, but I've seen some of his videos. He's pretty cool. I like that guy, Victor Wooten. Like, that's the bass guy, right? He's pretty cool. But, the fact that you found me is you found the basement of the internet. I've been buried. You know, it's funny, because, like, even my fucking parent, like, you know, like, I spoke to my father like 5 times in the last 20 years, but you know he stalks me and trying to say, oh, you're schizophrenic, you're evil, and you're because he's watching me say that I've been shadow banned, I've been fucking attacked by the commies. Even my own parent never backed me up. None of these fucking boomers are worth shit. And when it comes down to boomer Tai Chi, it's all shit. I watched this and I feel bad saying because there was a couple of like masters who were actually good guys. But I watched this like video, the Zoom call of like these masters coming together to like talk about the teaching and the society. And I'm looking at it, and it's all these like 70 to 90-year-old fucking people. They're all gray, they're all frail, they're all weak. They've never displayed any real martial skill. And they're sitting there on their high horse talking about how people should teach and how people should do this. I've never seen any one of these motherfuckers ever say, I'm passing the torch to the next generation. This is the person who's going to take on the next generation. Here's the one I think is a good person to fucking lead the society. Oh, I brought this young guy up. I've never seen it. In fucking 15 years on this channel, I've been on the internet since Yahoo. So what's that, 2001, right? When did Yahoo Chat start? So that's when the first martial arts forums was in Yahoo Chat that I joined. You know, the same fucking thing. You got a whole thing in the fighting the war music. Because the industry's trying to change it. Oh, that's a whole fucking rabbit hole that I'm not even prepared to get into, bro. Because half of it's fucking the alphabet agencies trying to manipulate humanity and Satan. And I don't mean Satan like the devil, you know, I'm talking about like Babylonian demons. Like, this is not like just, oh, Satanism, it's cool. No. The people who are like Satanists, like the Order of the Nine, whatever the fuck they are, those guys are fucking romper room people. The fucking elites, they worship demons. You know, and I'm not saying it because I'm crazy. I'm saying it because it's fucking real. I've been in the rooms, I've been to the parties, I know what they do. They're fucking, it's fucking evil. And then you have the alphabet, like the CIA, the fucking whatever the fuck, you know, like, it's all fucking manipulating the fucking masses to make us fucking demonic slaves. And it's okay, you know. But it's not really two branches of thought, because the music influences society. The boomer music brainwashed the boomers. You know, they were partying, fucking doing their thing. But like, you look at Tai Chi, the Chen Man-ching circles of people, right? Chen Man-ching left several students that you can say that he sanctioned. William Chen, that Magni, whatever the fuck. She kind of, I didn't really think she was very good. Actually had an argument with her on Facebook because she was doing something technically wrong. And I said, hey, you know, I don't think that's correct. It's like, I'm telling you, Chen Man-ching, and I'm like, shut up, bitch. You never got punched in the fucking face. You know, but whatever. There's a bunch of people that at least in Taiwan that said, okay, these are the people who I'm passing the baton to. None of the boomers who he trained, not a fucking single one of them with their YouTube channels, have you ever seen them say, I'm passing my lineage on to them. Even in the Tai Chi world, they took the ladder up with them. And now I'm looking at them Zoom calls and all that little fucking shit, and they're all these old people waiting to die off the death cliff, and there's nobody to take the fucking lineage next. They produce nothing. They just all they care about is themselves and their little fucked up world. That Damo Mitchell guy can go fuck himself. Okay? Because those fucking guys came after me. You have no idea what they did to me. It was really fucked up. And I made a deal with the two guys who started the beef. They apologized. I let it go. But that Damo Mitchell fuck, when they were fucking, I wasn't even trying to, I was literally trying to help this guy. I've commented on 10 people's channels in 15 years. I saw this one guy when the Adam Minzer people were fighting. I was like, you know what? I should defend him because it's good for everyone. And I saw this guy's thing, and I saw him doing a forum, like, hey, what is that? And I was trying to say, you should be careful because right now is not the time to, be ambiguous, everyone's trying to say Tai Chi's bullshit. There's too much nonsense. There's too many fake boomers with their fucking yoga certifications teaching Tai Chi. It's all fucked up, and I was trying to be helpful. Well, he got offended, and since I didn't have as many followers, I'm not anybody. So these guys started a flame war, went to my Instagram. This is 3 years ago, whatever it was, when I got banned from Instagram, and copied the form, put it on a post, and it was trying to get people to gang stalk me on fucking Instagram, okay? And I said, listen, you guys are talking about fucking martial arts. I'm not one of you guys. I trained the old way. You want to fucking challenge me? Let's sign the death waiver. I will take both of you and your fat fucking friend, and I will fucking murk you. Sign the death waiver, fly over here, and we'll fucking settle this. There's no more talking bullshit. Long story short, we settled our little beef. That's why I'm not going to mention the names. But this fucking Damo Mitchell fucking guy, after it's settled, goes on my Instagram and is talking shit to me. And I told him straight up, I will fuck you up. I will fucking end you. Okay? He's a fucking fake piece of shit. All his I'm Buddhist, spiritual, blah, blah, blah. Completely fucking fake. Fuck that guy. Adam Minzer, I don't know anything about the guy. What I can tell you as someone who's been a trainer professionally for 30 years, when I look at his mechanics for that variant of Yang style, it is correct. For what he's doing everything mechanically correct. There's things I disagree with about how it's spoken and how it's displayed because it gives people it misleads people. But he runs a good business, and there's a business aspect. You gotta you gotta keep it mystical, whatever the fuck. So I don't want to shit on his brand, but I'm from a place of an engineering, science, anthropology perspective. I don't give a fuck about lineage. I care. The whole point of my channel was as a hobby to clarify the body mechanics of what all the woo shit is so that no one can say that Tai Chi is fake. It's just that there's people who are doing it fake and people are getting ripped off. So if you go to my channel and you see all the videos explaining it, you can go to see these teachers don't know what the fuck they're doing. That was the whole point. So Adam Minzer, from my opinion on him is, I don't know if he's a good teacher because I don't know how many master levels he's, anybody I don't know how many people he's produced that are good. I don't know anybody. I know some people took his courses, they seem to got a little better, but I can't judge it, But him as an individual, his technique is correct for that variant of Yang style. He's doing all the things correctly. So I don't have anything to say about the guy. I never had any interaction with him. But Damo Mitchell went out of his way to come attack me because these people thought I'm alone and I'm a small little channel and they can gang up on me. And they don't realize I fought gangs my whole fucking life. I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose. So when I said, I will fuck you guys up, you know, then they come after me in these fucking groups. They have like group chats and they fucking come to my channel and start shit. Everything, it's like always another fucking thing. I'm like, you want to debate me on fucking live stream? You want to fight me in real life? I don't give a fuck. You know, like, I'll take all of you. I don't care. You know? It's terrible, you know? And it's like, and then people took advantage because I'm a Buddhist and, like, you know, I tried to do the right, but, like, there's only so much abuse a person can take before they stand up. I'm not going to get fucking beat up and run over by shitty people because I'm a Buddhist and I have some fucking externalized fucking standard of operations. No, fuck everyone. You guys don't live by the code, so why should I give you the respect of the code? When I go in New York, in Chinatown, everybody knows me as super humble, super respectful. Every meetup I've gone to, anyone in New York, I've beat world champion guys. Everybody knows me. I'm very respectful. I played all the masters. Everybody knows me. They all love me. I was always respectful. These online fucking people, they live in delusion. Like, none of them have any respect. None of them ever actually got into a fight in their life. None of them, like, I worked private security. I fucking trained cops. I trained military guys. I fucking did all kinds of crazy shit. These guys, they don't know shit. And they go on the internet and they puff up their chest and they fucking literally, I can't even count hundreds of people that have come after me. You know, from between the political stuff, the Tai Chi stuff, my gaming channel, I'm by myself. I've literally been doing this fucking 20 years, being attacked from every angle by myself. I seen that Damo guy stuff in the beginning, and I honestly think he's martial tourism, and I think he's a punk bitch. I think he's full of shit. Honestly, I think he just steals other people's content and paraphrases it. I don't think the guy's very good. You know, like, he can do some of the Fajingi tricks, but I think that if someone came at him straight up, just like swinging like Brooklyn styles, he'd get fucked up. The guy's a fucking punk bitch. You know, I think all of them, and this is the problem. I respect Adam Minzer because he says it. I'm not teaching as a martial art. It's just for like entertainment and spiritual development. Fine. He's not a liar. But people talk about, you guys you'll get fucking shitted on. All right, I'm just gonna walk up to you and blast you in the fucking mouth. You can't do anything. You know, like, they're not ready. They don't know. They're not ready. And it depends on what you're trying to do. I think most of what they're teaching, and the problem with that circle of people, is when they're teaching Tai Chi, they're teaching it from riddles and like mysticism and like, you know, this air of like pompousness, and it's not what it is. You know, when you learn Tai Chi in the parks and you learn it from like the people passing it down to you, they don't talk in fucking riddles. They don't say, the chi. It's not the fucking chi, okay? Like, you know, like, that's like, it's a lot of bullshit. It's fucking monkeys wearing the fucking tiger's robes. It's like, it's bullshit. So, I would not recommend anything from that Damo guy because his character is flawed. And I think he's a fake piece of shit until he decides to do otherwise and come and fucking apologize to me. But you know what? Karma's a bitch because here's another guy. In defense of traditional martial arts, this fucking guy came after me 3 months that their group sent him over to me. He's like he had like a one MMA fight or something. And he came over to me for 3 months talking shit. I'm like, bro, you think my technique's bullshit? Come into Discord, we can go on a live stream together, we'll work together, I'll talk to you. No, you're a pussy, you're this. Finally, I'm like, I've had enough, because he disrespected my karate teacher. And I said, you know, now you can't leave. I said, now you're my bitch for the rest of your fucking life. I will fucking end you. You want to fight, let's fucking go. You're Mr. fucking UFC, you're a fucking tough guy, right? Let's fucking do it. And he's disappeared, never saw him since. Like, these guys, this whole thing needs to come down. Like, all these fucking people, because they're such shitty fucking people. And because I'm shallow, because I'm stuck in the corner, they took advantage of me and kept kicking me when I was down. I was literally fucking internally bleeding by myself, fucking 2 surgeries, and I'm getting attacked by all these people supposed to be fucking helping me. I have no respect for these fucking people at all. They're not martial artists. All they care about is self-aggrandizement and these fucking views and fucking YouTube bullshit. I did this as like a duty and a service to community. Like, I don't make money on it. Like, you know, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, the one person that I blame the boomers because they taught them wrong on purpose. No one ever fucking said that's wrong. And there's a lot of people came to me, yeah, man, it's fucked up. But you know what? If you watch evil being done and you don't say anything, you're a fucking piece of shit. You know? MMA is shitty boxing, shitty Muay Thai, and shitty Jiu-Jitsu. Somehow MMA became a style. And MMA is the best. No, MMA is shitty boxing, shitty Jiu-Jitsu, and shitty fucking Muay Thai. That's what it is. And it's marketed to people, oh, because UFC and all the fucking rejects, they go, like, oh, I'm going to give my MMA, I'm going to work out. And granted, at least they're throwing punches and hitting each other, so the average fucking person, like, oh, I'm hitting something all the time, I'm going to be better at fucking hitting people. But it's not martial arts. It's not meant for killing people in warfare. You can't use any of this shit in real fucking, like, the shit goes down. They get fucked up. And that's another thing. People don't know the difference. Like, when I say now, I say I do classical martial art. I do classical karate. I don't do traditional. Because tradition just means you wear a uniform and you do some, no. Like, the stuff I do is pre-1950. Like, I learned from guys from the Korean War, Vietnam War, like, fucking guys who were, like, fucking killing people with their bare hands. It's a completely different world. Like, you know, like, I never took lessons in a fucking school. I was fucking training in basements and fucking punching concrete. They have no idea. They can't, if they would, and that's another thing, like, they see me do demos and how easy I make it look. They don't recognize, like, you play guitar. You can recognize how long I practice, how much work I put in to be able to play like that. Even when I'm playing like shit, you could say, okay, this fucking guy busted his ass. These Tai Chi people, they don't get it. They'll watch my demos and like, oh, he did it so easy. You know, and like, they don't even understand, like, the thousands of fucking hours and sparring matches and fucking like crazy shit I did to get to that level. They don't even comprehend it. Exactly. And that's it, especially like Wing Chun guys, right? Wing Chun's a great system. The problem is the boomers broke it. The boomers broke Wing Chun. The boomers broke Tai Chi. The boomers broke Taekwondo. The boomers broke everything. Because they stopped caring about the quality. They stopped caring about bringing up the next generation behind them. All they want to do is fucking bleed them. That's why the quality of everything's going down. I watched it happen. And I watched, like, when I go, and then they would push me out because me being around, my breathing exposes them. Like, my karate exposes everyone. If I go into a school, like, if I just move, they're exposed. You know, because they learn bullshit. I was really lucky that my master, like, trained me the old way, so I actually learned stuff. When I learned Tai Chi, I learned private lessons from people who actually taught me shit. You know, like, these people, they can't even, like, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. You know, it's just, even the sport, if you look at the sport, originally, like, the old point sparring matches, like, the reason why you had no contact, because in the fucking 20s to the 50s, these people were breaking fucking tree trunks and bricks for real, like nothing. You could not hit each other, okay? Like, one shot, one kill. Like, my teacher could literally, and I'm not saying this talking shit, he can put his hand into your body and rip out your floating rib. I'm not saying it talking shit. I'm saying for fucking real. This old man with his fucking fucked up hand could put his hand in your body and rip your ribs out. And I'm not exaggerating by any fucking means. It was a different world. And, like, the boomers came in and it was like this weird, like, the standards got shitty and then all they cared about was making money and staying with their fancy uniforms and their tournaments and their trophies and look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm better than you. And they'll fucking cheat and kick the rug out. So the silent generation handed the baton to the boomers and the boomers said, fuck everybody else, we're keeping everything. Exactly. You'd spar and he would fucking, like, he would disappear. Like, you'd throw a kick and you'd be there And you throw the kick and he's just gone. And next thing you know, he's grabbing your fucking, like the tendon between your fucking pec muscle and you can't move. Because he's literally going to rip your fucking pec off. It was just fucking bizarre. It was just bizarro land. But these are guys that were crawling around the jungle in Vietnam, killing people with their bare hands. Like the fucking ROK Capital Division. These guys were fucking killing people with their bare hands. They're fucking nuts. That's why I trained so hard, because I knew I would never get to that level. I wanted to get as close as I could. But me, being shit compared to him, I'm like a fucking god compared to these fucking shitbags. They're terrible. They're fucking trash. So, like, that's where we're at. And it doesn't matter if you're doing martial arts or music. 'Cause I always said music and martial arts, they're very similar. But it's garbage. No one's teaching. And it's like, we're now 4 generations away from the boomers now, which is crazy. I feel like I'm not old, 'cause I'm Gen X, right? Or I'm a Zennial. I'm like the mush between. I don't know what the fuck I am, but I got in my entire life fucked, like abusive boomer parents, fucking shitted on the fucking every single way fucking possible. I did all the right things. I fucking followed the rules, and every fucking where I go, there's some boomer or some fucking boomer system fucking me. I'm so disgusted. And now the death cliff's coming, and they're finally gonna fucking die off, and they're gonna keep everything with them. The first generation doesn't pass on the torch, doesn't pass on assets. I got fucking left my house. I moved out when I was fucking 16. I was in and out of the fucking my fucking father's like, oh, I'm like, well, like fuck you, I can help you, I don't want to. Like, they're so fucking bizarre. They're terrible fucking evil people. Well, because Chinese martial arts are 5 excellences. You have the martial arts, medicine, philosophy, art, and science. You have to have like the 5 pillars to be a real master. That's why they told, Chen Man-ching was the master of the 5 excellences. So that's what I tried to do. I got into medicine, I got into music, I got into art, I got into science, So I did all the things. And when I came online, I figured, I'm doing, and I was like, idealist little fucking idiot in my 20s. Like, I'm doing everything right. I'm already a 3rd degree black belt. I've already been doing Tai Chi for fucking 5-10 years. I'm going to meet some people and they're going to help. No. I have 30 years experience doing Tai Chi. And these fucking people talk to me like I'm a fucking retard. And meanwhile, it's obvious I can punch a hole through them. And they're so delusional. They talk to me like I'm fucking retarded. It's insane. And I can tell you, in 20 fucking years online, not a single one of these boomer fucks ever came to me and offered me tea. The only person who I think I don't know if he's a boomer or not, the Wing Chun guy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I've been drinking and my brain just fried. The fuck is his name? The only person, I gotta check this out. Give me a second. I want to have this recorded so I can be honest about it. The only person, where's the fucking suggested channels? John Kaufman. And John, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I think you're a boomer. John Kaufman is the only person of that age in 20 fucking years online that went out of his way to reach out to me and talk to me and invite me to Hong Kong to meet his fellow master people. So John Kaufman, he's a Wing Chun guy on YouTube, and you can find him in my suggested channel list. John Kaufman is the only guy in that generation in 25 fucking years online that went out of his way to say, hey, you're younger than me, let me bring you around people, let me kind of be your friend. Not a single one of these motherfuckers. Hold on a second, I catch up to you. I don't know if we can replace it. I don't know I think that when they pull the rug up, I don't know if we can do it. I'm really scared because like what I see coming is like the fucking tribulation where there's gonna be like, because even if the communists win, communism always does the same thing. You have an elite class and a peasant class, and they get rid of the middle. That's what communism does. All these idiots think utopia doesn't work like that. You know, and if they don't fucking get it and the fucking capitalists fucking win, you know, we still have to clean up the mess, which is going to still cause the same kind of problem where we have 3 levels of peasantry. You know, and the boomers are taking their assets with them. The system is broken. I don't know if it's salvageable. I don't know. If the AI comes up with a plan, maybe. But Bruce Francis, Kaufman with a K. And if you go to my channel on the bottom, because my channel was supposed to be a community library, so I put all the channels that people referred to me or I thought were good in the shared channel list. And then if you go to, what's it called? Post. There should be like you should be able to see all my shared channels. And there's like a whole bunch of them. So John Kaufman is definitely on the list, right? And it's Kaufman. He's the only fucking guy in 25 fucking years. Came to the Discord, fucking called me. We spent like an hour on the phone, like just talking. The only one in 25 fucking years said, hey, this is a young guy doing martial arts. Let me make his, let's see if I can make friends with the guy. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Clement? So, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, in my experience, boomers are fucking retarded, shitty fucking people. And I've gotten nothing good from most of them. Like 99% of them. There's been 1 out of 100 who's done something good for me. 1 out of 100. I've met thousands of people in my life because if I told you my life story, you wouldn't believe me. I can tell you, man, they fucked everything, they fucked everyone, and they destroyed society, and we have to clean up the fucking mess. But in Tai Chi, martial arts, Taekwondo, everything's the boomer's fault. Like, in Taekwondo, like the original, like I did Tang Soo Do, and like, the style I did is so old that it doesn't exist anymore. I do classical Korean karate because it's so different from what everybody's doing. It's like completely different. But like the Junri and like the Hee Cho and fucking all these people, like the first generation of them were really good. The second generation, all they care about is money. Like everything went downhill from the boomers because they said, fuck this, let me just make money and just bleed everybody. And they didn't care about the quality. Even fucking Tai Chi United, the reason why I took it over is because she had a fucking piece of shit boomer core teacher that's a fucking loser. Yeah, so like, and you can tell him I said it, John Kaufman's the only guy with any honor that I can vouch for in that whole generation of fucking fuckery. And look how they treat him. In the whole generation of fuckery, that's the only guy that I can say has any honor. Everybody else is a piece of shit. Oh, Bruce Francis. Here's my opinion on Bruce Francis, and I confirm this because one of my students was his student, like 20 years prior. Bruce Francis is was an exceptional martial artist, and he had a very similar upcoming story as me. Abusive family, living in New York. I didn't get to go to China. China came to me. I got lucky that way. But he knows the real shit. He doesn't teach the real shit. And in his older age, he's allowed himself to fucking get fat and sit in a fucking chair and do fucking nothing and teach bullshit. And it's a disgrace. Like, he knows the real shit. Like, he actually, in his younger years, was really fucking good. But you're not going to get it from him. And people that I know who's trained, he doesn't teach the real shit. And part of that's Chinese culture. Part of that's being a fucking piece of shit boomer fuck. So, that's my opinion. Like, Bruce Francis as a martial artist was exceptional. From the videos when I saw him like 20 years ago, exceptional. He knew the real shit as best as you can get it, because the Tai Chi, he didn't get the real Tai Chi. He got the real after the war Tai Chi. And he got like really good. You know, he got the real Taoist stuff. He has the real Jing Yi by far. His Bagua is really good. His Tai Chi's Like he has the internal like for the health, but like for fighting, his Bagua and Jing Yi is like fucking crazy. You know, but his Tai Chi's like Like for health, mechanically, from my study, he's like up there. But he's not teaching it. But I'll tell you right now, like, you know, when he was younger, his Jing Yi and his Bagua was nearly perfect. Like from the videos I watched, it was mechanically nearly perfect. His Tai Chi, he was really good at it, but he was getting the fucking after the communist shit. And, you know? Like he knows all the theory and all the stuff, like the internal mechanics will help. But then you see him at 70, he's fat and he can't walk. And this is the fucking problem. I said this 20 years ago. You're going to die a yin death doing this bullshit fake Tai Chi. It's not right. They're not no one's teaching the real stuff. You know, Dr. Yang, for instance. Dr. Yang is the only one that has a complete lineage that actually does hard soft. And most of his students at least look healthy and are energized in their older age. Dr. Yang is the only one. The rest of them, Chen and Ching lineage, everyone's dying the yin death, double light. I can't walk. You can't fucking, your body adapts to movement. If you just do this all the time, you're gonna fucking walk like this for the rest of your life, you retards. Oh, we gotta move the blood. No, you're fucking lazy and you're just waiting to die. That's what you fucking did to yourself. Oh, we can't lift weights, we can't do push-ups, we can't walk fast. You can't fucking move, you die. You can't be a fat fucking trainer. I'm sorry. You know, you can't be a fat trainer. And then no. And if you're talking about Tai Chi is so good at fucking health, why can't you run? Why can't you jump? Why can't you fight? Your Tai Chi's bullshit. It's good for this little echo chamber of fuckery and suspending disbelief. Oh, I can make somebody bounce. That's fucking great. But at the sacrifice of the rest of your life, where you can't run up the stairs and you can't fucking lift boxes, you retards. It's such fuckery. You know, it's such fuckery that I can't even comprehend it. So, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Of course you should have both. You look up Tai Chi fast forms. Look at Wudang Tai Chi. Look at fucking Chen style the hard forms. Look at the sword forms. Look at fucking old Sun style. Like, it's hard to find, but if you see, like, there's some of the old Chinese videos in Chinese where you see the old Sun style applications, they're not fucking around. What is it? I went to Tai Chi fucking, what's it called? The World Tai Chi Day. And I was so disappointed. There's fucking people who like, they're these boomers who are like, oh, I trained with this person, I trained with that person, now I'm an expert, and they do the fun, and you can see we're doing Qigong, and they're just that's literally fucking like decrepit old people yoga that doesn't work. It's fucking terrible. Should I tell you how I really feel? Should I tell you how I really feel about it? It's fucking shit. It's absolute fucking garbage. And you know, I can't say this on the company channel, but like, this is my private blog. I can say whatever the fuck I want. You know? Oh shit, Clement's on the other channel. I didn't even see Clement talking to the channel. That's why I say come to the vertical, because I don't always see it. If listen, I can say that there's plenty of people who I don't know if they're still around after I hit them. You know, I've knocked out a lot of people, I've broken a lot of people's bones, I've done a lot of fucked up shit to people in New York, you know? I had no choice. I'm not proud of it. You know, there's times when I was younger, I was a hoodlum, you know? And when I got older, I was doing security, I was working the clubs and party scene, I was just traveling on the train, people trying to fucking stab me. Like, people are fucking get their head smashed in and left for dead. I don't know if they're fucking died or not. I don't give a fuck. You know? I can tell you I've hurt a lot of fucking people. I know what happens when people get hit. You know? So, it works. So these fucking guys come to me talking about real martial arts, and they've never had to defend themselves or defend anybody else. They're like, shut the fuck up. You guys are a fucking joke. I literally have a triple doctorate in martial arts. You guys are fucking nobodies, and you're fucking talking to me like I'm a retard. Like, I'm just so done. And you know what's fucked up? Because now that, you know, I'm partnered with you in Tai Chi Unite stuff, a lot of these trolls are losing their mind because, you know, there's people from New York who've respected masters who know me, who know that I've played some high-level people. They know who I am. You know, like, it's getting to a point now, like, all these people who've attacked me relentlessly for over a decade, like, they're fucked. You know, not a single one of them did the right thing. And now, I don't want to be friends. Now, I'm going to stomp you. I'm going to stomp you fucking physically. I'm going to stomp you on the internet. I'm going to ruin you. Because you went out of your way for fucking over a decade to destroy my life when I was alone, dying, surgeries, attacking me during COVID when I fucking had everything destroyed. And you think I'm going to have any mercy? You got another thing fucking coming. They have another thing fucking coming. I promise you guys, like, you know, when the shit goes down. So I'm going to go on my revenge tour. And it's not because I wanted to, because I have no choice. You know? I have no choice. Because even me, with fucking injuries, fucking vomiting and shitting blood, they still can't do anything. And they're talking like on the internet, literally stealing my fucking content, not giving me fucking credit, and then coming on the fake accounts and talking shit while they do it. They're all sponsored by the boomers. So, if you want my advice, stay away from any of the fucking boomers. Just stay away from them. Like, you know, like, when it comes to Tai Chi, it's so hard to find the real stuff. Like, I went on missions, like fucking secret ninja missions to fucking infiltrate the Chinese societies, to fucking train with the Black Dragons and all these fucking Chin Wu people and these fucking crazy people. It took me years of building trust and, like, getting in the circles to find, like, the real fucking shit. You know, some fucking dude in a fucking, you just got out the fucking Chinese restaurant smoking a cigarette, a fucking shitty, the chef, you know, like, the guy you never expect to teach me, you know. Like, you don't get the real shit from anybody wearing the silk pajamas, you know. So if you're doing Tai Chi, like, don't expect to get it from anybody on the internet, you know. They're not going to teach you. The boomers don't give a fuck about you, and we have to survive them. So if you're Gen X or younger, prepare, you know, to survive the boomers' death cliff, because they don't give a fuck about us. They haven't give a fuck about us. They've done everything they could to fucking ruin us. All they care about is themselves, and they're fucking. I saw this. I can go back to this. I'm gonna finish the Zoom calls that this group of, like, the old master guys that were big on YouTube. And I don't want to say anybody's name because there's a couple of them that were, like, nice guys, but, like, it's literally like these decrepit crip people who never had the real skills, who lived their entire life on their master's name. I train with Chen Man Ching. I train with fucking Sum Ting Wong and Tu Hung Lo and Sum Ting Wong, you know, and some young guy. And I wear the silk pajamas, so but then they have no followers, they have nobody who's passed the lineage on to, and they're sitting there and they're fucking high horse on the internet like I'm the fucking shit. We need to, like, wipe the slate clean and start over. No, you can't. It's illegal. And you see, Clement knows what I'm talking about. And let me tell you something, Clement. You've never seen me do more than 30%. I don't show how hard I can. You know, me hitting the bag was like maybe 50%. But that was my job for 20 fucking years. Like, people don't get it, you know. And going to Ryan's point, you're not gonna get real anything in a school setting. Like the jiu-jitsu guys, they take 7 years to get a fucking black belt and 10 years. No, it doesn't. Like, you're fucking not training people, like, for real. Like, these are war arts. You don't have fucking 7 years to train a soldier. It used to be 1.5 to 3 years to get somebody where they can fucking hurt people. No, it's like, it's all fucking bullshit. Everything's bullshit. If it has to do with fucking boomers, I'm disgusted. So everyone can go fuck themselves. You know what I mean? But that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And my goal, look, with the Tai Chi United in my channel, I just wanted to teach people functional movement, try to fucking leave something behind that would at least increase the stand a little bit. All these scumbags on YouTube who stole my content, repackaged it, never gave me credit, like it or not, I live through them. And they don't even realize that. Like, I've infected the world with, so even though they're still shit compared to me, at least they have a little of the movement DNA, like I've infected them. So I pushed the standard up a little bit. So I kind of won the game, But we'll see what happens in the next couple of years, you know what I mean? Like, my goal, again, like with the Tai Chi United stuff, it's we teach people, like, a universal system of functional movement and body mechanics in a westernized way where there's no bullshit, there's no fucking poetry. Your body is a physics experiment. Your body moves like this. If you do it like this is what happens. And now you can take that and go back to your schools and fix your broken shit that the boomers fucked. And that's what Tai Chi United is, I mean, look, a master is an expert at basics. The reason why I'm so far ahead is I practice the basics so much. I refine the basics. Even the guitar, same thing. I just refine the basics. A master is an expert of basics. So I don't believe you'd be a master because did you spend 20 years refining your theory and refining the basics to an expert level that you can teach instructors. So in classical karate, 5th degree black belt means that you are at the level where you can raise instructor level black belts. And not this fucking bullshit. Black belt first dan meant that you are at the basic level where you can pass the system down to the lower ranks. 2nd and 3rd dan meant you can assist. 2nd and 3rd dan meant you were actually certified to teach up to black belt. And 1st degree black belt was an assistant instructor where you're like kind of an apprentice to be an actual instructor. 5th degree means that you're certified to teach the system to instructors, right? So that's what a master is. A master is like a master's degree. You go to college, you have a master's degree of a professorship. That's what it is. And people in the Western world, they take the words and they think like, they don't understand anything. So you're no master if you haven't been teaching the basics for at least 15, 20 years. You know what I mean? Like, I got my grand master, my master died, you know what I mean? But I was given master rank. What that meant was I was qualified to teach his instructors. That's what it means. That my master certified me to teach his instructor level black belts. And there was a fucking quality control exam where I had to beat the fuck out of them. 2 at a time. You literally have to be able to take the 2 to 3 of them at a time and spar them and handle them. Not like, oh, no, it has to be like complete domination. Like a 2nd degree black belt, so a 1st degree black belt fighting a white belt, you should be able to just annihilate them. They can't do anything. A 2nd degree black belt to a 1st degree black belt, you should treat them like a white belt. That's the difference in classical karate that like the rank used to be. 5th dan going against a fucking 1st dan black belt, it's like it's a toy. They can't even see you move. It's like playing fucking Bobby Fischer in chess. Like you're just not there. They don't understand the old shit. And nobody does that anymore, so it doesn't exist. But anyway, it's enough of me ranting. I going to the beginning, boomers fucked everything up. I don't want to, I don't even want to teach anymore, to be honest with you. I do it as like a duty, a service. I have to do it. I don't want to do it. I fucking hate people. I'm so disgusted with this boomer fucking infected society. I don't even want to talk to these people anymore. You know, like, I put so much effort to try to do the right thing, and what have I gotten? Not a single motherfucker. Like, you know, no one ever did anything for me. And helped people fucking free for 15 fucking years. So, like, I'm so disgusted that I'm only doing it out of a duty because I have no fucking choice. But if it's up to me, I tell everybody to go fuck themselves. Boomers need to go fucking die on the fucking cliff. They need to go run off the fucking cliff and die. You know? And as for, like, real martial arts, it doesn't exist anywhere in public. You have to really go fucking look for people. You're not going to find it. I even tell people when I teach Touch Unite, I teach you the mechanics. I don't train people the method because they don't deserve it. Go figure it out. You know what I mean? I give people hints and I show them the little things, you know, but they don't even know. Like, they'll get the tricks. Like, a couple people, you know, I expose the Fa Jing tricks. Okay, you get the Fa Jing tricks, but you don't know how to use them because, okay, great, you have power without perception is useless. So you can have all the power in the world. If you don't know how to fucking put the tires on and drive it, it's useless. You have to be able to get it there. So now you have a whole fucking group of fucking YouTube personalities doing the Fa Jing tricks. Look, I can do the fascia. And then meanwhile, they don't have the vehicle to apply it in actual combat. It's paper tigers everywhere. That's the only way you're going to learn. Like, you're not going to learn the school. If you try to learn the school, you'll get sued. You can't do it. You can't teach real martial arts in public, in a public setting, in a school setting. It's you can't do it. No, and it's just like, look, man, no one's gonna do push-ups on your knuckles on concrete. No one's gonna fucking spar. Dude, you saw the room I trained in. We didn't have mats. We were doing fucking judo throws on wood floors my whole life. There was no mats. There was no sparring gear. We're blasting each other, full contact in the chest. There's no gear. There's no crying in fucking baseball. I can't fucking teach a school like that. I've taught for this one Krav Maga Taekwondo school, right? They hired me to come in and teach. I remember I was doing the class. It was like some teenager, and I was showing, okay, like, throw a round kick. And he threw the round kick, tried to hurt me. Like, you know? And all I did was put my elbow and blocked it. And I went like this. He had shin guards on. 2 days later, the boss comes in. He's like, hey, what happened? Like, what are you talking about? This kid's fucking parents, like, called and complained he had some really bad bruises on his shins. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't even feel it. Like, I fucking fractured the kid's shin. You know what I mean? This one guy at Equinox, I trained for this. There's something called Man Up, Stand Up. There's Sifu Rudy Curry and Black Tower or something. I don't remember his name. He's really good guys from the Harlem or some shit. Two black dudes that do Chinese martial arts, and they had this traditional martial arts like tournament in New York. So this kid Carter from Equinox had me train him for the fight, and he won the fight. But I sparred him during our training, and 2 days later he came to me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm really bruised up from our sparring." And I looked at him like, "You're 23 years old. I'm fucking going on 40. Like, what are you like? Are you like?" I didn't say anything. I just looked at him like, I didn't feel anything, but he was like all black and blue, and he's like, "I don't want to fucking spar you anymore." No, I guess he was like, I think I really hurt him. Like, I think he really hurt himself. But like, we never sparred with gear. That wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing. It didn't exist. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't an option. So don't expect to see that kind of martial arts, and don't expect that anybody who has these kind of martial arts to ever get support in these communities. All these fucking paper tiger fucking scumbags, they get together and try to cancel you. Look what they did to me. So if you're, just pay attention, stay away from the rejects. And, if you're doing martial arts for real, you're doing it as a life path, you're doing it every day. So just compete with yourself yesterday. Try to get the clearest information you can. Practice every fucking day. Do a little better than yesterday, and see you in 20 years, But don't expect to find it in public. There'll be very few people that are going to ever have it, because they're going to get destroyed by the boomers. Because if they see anybody who has the real shit, they have to suppress it so they can stay on their fucking little soapbox high horse. That's why Damo Mitchell came after me. That's why all these people came after me. because I'm better than them. There's no other reason. You know what I mean? So in order for them to maintain their little soapbox, they have to attack anything that's different or anything that's better than them. So you're never going to find it. You know? So I don't know if I have bones of steel anymore, but they're probably like at least wood. I mean, I'm getting old and I haven't been like sparring as much, you know? But I remember when we did the last training retreat where this guy Tony came. He was a black belt in Taekwondo, and during we didn't have the highlights, but we did a class for an online class for Shirley's group, and I had to do a roundhouse kick and I blocked it, and I can see that I still have some pretty hard shins. I felt bad, you know. So I'm still pretty hard, but I'm not like, I don't know. You know, I'm getting too old to test it. I don't even care. But I used to be able to break a parking meter. There's pictures of me kicking parking meters and like literally breaking the parking meter in New York. So there's a picture of me with a fucking bent parking meter. I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know anymore. I haven't hit a bag in 7 years. Like, you know, I haven't even seen a heavy bag in 7 years. So I don't know how much I kept, because there's no way for me to test it. I do know that the people I've sparred with, the few people that came, every time they touched me, they weren't happy. So I guess I'm still pretty hard, but I can't tell. You know what I mean? I'm getting old, you know? And I haven't been, like, I do the form and I train a little bit, but I'm not training. You know? Like, not like I was training, you know? So I can't say. And I don't want to find out. I had enough hurting people, you know? I try to be a good Buddhist. I didn't want to hurt people. They made me hurt them. You know what I mean? My Mahjong master said that it doesn't. He said that the only thing you have to maintain is keep your bone hard. And I hope that the Tai Chi form keeps the bones hard. But I don't know. You know what I mean? I've been really sick. I almost died 2 or 3 times in the last 5 years. I don't know what's happened to my body on the inside. I have no way of telling. You know, I can feel like my shins aren't as dead they used to be. Like I used to not feel anything. Now I feel it. Again, it doesn't hurt, but like it's not like it used to be. Like it was completely dead. So like, you know, like I don't know how much you keep. You know what I mean? But I can tell you, like, the ridges are still there. Like, I have, like, these, like, the calcium deposits are still there. Like, there's just, like, these knots of, like, the bone's not smooth. It's just, like rocks on the knife edge of the bone. It just, like, bumps. So, I don't know. I have no reference. I don't know anybody who's stopped training and tried to test it. I'm telling you right now, I'm not taking a chance kicking a parking meter. That's like 25 years ago. I'm not doing that ever again. Like that was like me being stupid. You know what I mean? No, definitely not. I don't think you can actually. Like, even like I stopped doing Makalari like in 2000. Between maybe 2000, I don't remember, 2000 something, like before 2005, okay, like at least 20 something years, because like my knuckles were so fucked up, but like you could still see, like the bone is like fucked, you know, like this bone on top of bone. It's like it's not, you can't get rid of that. Like they're just how like. Even now, I haven't done push-ups with my knuckles in years. You can still see the circle dot things. I don't think you can get rid of it. Like I don't think I'll ever get. It's been 20 years. You know what I mean? And there's no more calluses. Yeah, no. This is like broken. Watch this. Like, my knuckles are fucked. Like, they're completely fucked. You know what I mean? Like that's not normal. You know what I mean? There's bone on top of the bone. That's not natural. But when I was between like 17 to like 26, I had gray, like there was an extra lump of skin that was just gray and fucking filled with concrete dust. It was stupid. But then I got to a point where like I was working, like everywhere I went, people would see my hands and they'd be going, and it's a big scene. My girlfriend used to complain all the time. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm a musician. I'm supposed to be a ninja. How the fuck? Like, everywhere I go, people can see that I do martial arts. It's like stupid. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't recommend it. But, I hope that. I honestly think that without the Tai Chi, I'd be dead, because the shit I've been through in the last 5 years alone, there's no reason I'm alive, bro. You guys have no idea. Because I don't complain, because I don't want these fucking trolls to be able to, like, oh, we got him, he's, like, dying, That would have made them so happy. Yeah, you understand. Like, yeah, I completely broke the knuckle off, so there's tendon hops. You won't be able to see it in the light, but there's just scars all in. Maybe you can see it. If you look in between my hand, there's just nothing but scars. Like, there's like these scars all up in here. I don't know if you can see in the lighting from the, but it's just fucked. They're just fucked. But there was a Confucius martial arts thing that I learned when I was younger, like right before I went to music school. You train the right hand and you leave the left hand for your parents, supposedly, so you try not to break your left hand. And it worked out for me, so I stopped doing any kind of breaking in competition with my left hand. So from 1997 on, I didn't do any more breaks with my left hand. I'm lying, I did palm strike breaks. I would do the palm strike. I have a video on the channel of me breaking boards with a palm strike with my left hand, but that was it. Yeah, you get it. But I mean, I was able to break a fucking. I did some terrible things to people when I was younger. You know what I mean? Like I've ruined people's fucking lives. Like I've hit people so hard that their life was ruined. It wasn't like I wasn't hitting people in like normal fights and the guy has like a broken bone. No, I mean I've ruined people's faces. Like, it was ruined. Like, they needed like multiple surgeries like to get to a place where they didn't look like a mutant. Like, I was just like it was because I was that much power, which sounds crazy to a normal person. But like, you can hit somebody so hard that their face caves in. Like, their jaw, like, it doesn't just break, it just disassembles. There's nothing left. Their fucking face is like just a Z. Like, it's. That's what it is. Try to come back with a gun. That's the thing. Like, most of the people that I hit didn't come back. Like, they were like, you don't understand what I'm saying. There's no coming back. Like, there's, and like a lot of like real shit. Like, there's people I never knew. So like, I just fucking like they're literally unconscious. Their skulls cracked open. There's blood all over the fucking floor. They're like spasming. There's no coming back. In the New York situation, there's 2 million people in New York City. You never see these people again. The few people that was younger that I fought, that I saw again, I fucked them up so bad that they didn't come back outside for 6 months to a year. Like, I fucked them up that bad that they literally had to go get like reconstructive surgery for their face. Like, that's how badly I fucked people up. And then I became a Buddhist. Yeah. It's funny, like my students, my karate students made me watch Baki and One Punch Man, because they were making fun of me. That's like you. But I did that kind of damage, and like I felt bad but for a little while, but then like I was like, I don't feel bad. You tried to take me out and took you out. Like, that's what it is. That's what I trained to do. But New York was a different place, man. Like, you fucking give people Kirby's and shit. Like, you put their face in the concrete and you fucking kick their fucking teeth in. Like, it was fucked up. People go golfing. Golfing's what the Guidos used to do. We used to fucking go in a gang of like 20 fucking people and jump somewhere with golf clubs. Like, just fucking golfing. Yeah, but it's a different time, And that's what you have to be able to do. That's what people understand. Like, if you're training Wing Chun, you're training karate, you have to train that strike to be so hard that if someone has a gun and you hit them, they would have rather get shot. And this is something that the normal people that say they don't understand. You have to train the strikes. My master said you train 5,000 hours for an event that happens in 3 seconds, and if you fail, you die, or the people you protect die. You have to hit this person so hard that they wish they would have gotten stabbed or shot. And this is like not UFC power. It's a different kind of hit that doesn't seem realistic to normal people. They don't think it can happen. It's not like a bare knuckle boxing fight where the guy gets his eye broken. No. We're talking about caved in or like smashed. Like there's nothing. Like you hit the guy and he's done. That's how bad you have to do the damage. And most people can't wrap their head around that or train for 5 to 10 years to get to the place where they can do it. Because it's not just about having the power. You have to have the accuracy and the speed, and you have to have the stimulus training so that when someone moves, you respond like that. And then no one does that anymore. So everyone's playing make-believe, doing Fajing tricks. They don't understand. It's not just power. It's speed, accuracy, timing, and training it with people who are going to push you and really pressure test you so that you can make that power work. It's no one has the heart to do that anymore. So that's my opinion. That's why it's like, you have to look at it from a realistic perspective. How did they train pre-1950? What were they doing? And look, if you can find it, because they suppress it, look at how they trained. If you're not going to train like that, you're not a martial artist. You're a hobbyist, you're an enthusiast, you're something else. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're not training to go to war, you're not a martial artist. It's not martial arts. It's sport fighting, it's cultural enrichment, but it's not martial arts. So that's my take on it. All right, now that my hands are blistered and fucked, how do I train that? Fuck, man. I was lucky. My master was a Korean tiger in Vietnam. And then I did Aki Jiu-Jitsu with these fucking gangsters. I literally, like, the Aki El Maru Jiu-Jitsu with this guy, Shian Smiley. I did fucking, Black Dragon Kung Fu, fucking all this weird fucking shit in the 90s. I don't know what the fuck it was called. These goons, these fucking goons. And then I just got lucky with, like, really hardcore teachers. And in that era, people were fighting for real. So I got lucky. And we just trained how they trained in Vietnam. They trained how they trained in the Korea War. And I just did what they told me to do. And it was rough. I got my fucking ass kicked. I just got my ass kicked for years. Until I started kicking ass. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. How do you train that? Every day. Every day. Like, you make it your life because there's nothing else. Like, there was nothing else. No internet. Everywhere I walked out in the ghetto, like, fucking, I'm like, I look white in the fucking hood. Everywhere I fucking went was fucking just constant bullshit. So it was just fucking, you had no choice. I had no choice. How do I train it? Like, But there's also like I have some kind of, because I was a gifted, but I get neurodivergent fucking autism. Like I would sit on something, I would get obsessed with a thing and do it every fucking day. Like my life depend on it. Nah, it's okay. I haven't been online in a fucking month. I figure I bullshit with you guys anyway. But so I'm here. I might as well. But yeah, that's just what it is, man. I don't know how do you do it. Like fucking, I did it. I taught the shit fucking until my master died. He said he don't want me teaching anymore because people don't deserve it. Every one of the boomers who taught me Tai Chi, the real stuff, every one of them said don't teach it. And that's something that really is bothering me now that I think about it. All the fucking boomer masters who like gave me the secret stuff, every one of them like forbid me to teach it. Like I'm at, people can believe what the fuck they want. At this point, I don't give a fuck. But it's a common thread. We don't teach them. We don't teach it anymore. We don't teach. So I give up. You know what I mean? This is what it is. I mean, look, people don't want the real stuff. And so like what I try to do, at least with Tai Chi United, is I'm giving people universal body mechanics so that like they have a way in English to decode the bullshit and have actual fundamental technique that works. So at least like the DNA of the movement and the theory is going to be preserved, and then people can learn that, and if they want to do martial arts, they can take it and go train for real. They want to learn fitness, they can do that. They want to do Qigong, they can do that. They'll have the actual framework, but they can't handle the training. They're not going to train every day and be in pain every day. Just that they don't want to do it. All these fucking Tai Chi people, it's all bullshit. No one trained Tai Chi like that before fucking 1956. It's all bullshit. All of it. Now it's like, we do it for health, we do it for Qigong, oh, you have to be soft and... It's fucking nonsense. It's all bullshit. They're all full of shit. They don't even know they're full of shit. So, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to give people, like, from an engineering perspective, like, this is how things work in fucking English, no woo-woo science. That's the fundamentals, this is how it works, now you go do what you want with it. But you're not going to get the training from me. They can't handle it. They're not going to train half as hard as me because they'll fucking cry. They're not going to, they just can't, no, Tai Chi is supposed to be soft and you think forget it. Fucking forget it. I give up. So, alright man, I'm going to go eat some beans and fart. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, so it does suck when you have people to train with. You have to find people to train with. But Tai Chi is a lifelong solo path that you happen to share with other people. That's all. Take it for what you will. You have to consider it a daily, lifelong path of you beating yourself yesterday, and you get to share it with other people and get to play with them whenever you can. But the problem is that most people don't even know anything. Like some of these fucking guys, like online talking shit, they've never been in the Chinese communities doing push hands with the real Chinese people in the park in the real culture. They go to like a tournament, they look on, they don't know anything, So you're gonna be very hard. If you're really looking for the real stuff, you're not going to get that quality. It doesn't exist anymore, so it's a sad thing. All right, guys. I love you guys. Anytime I say I love you, I'm grateful for your presence, project gratitude. If my hand's not bleeding, I'll be on next couple of days maybe, but this looks pretty bad. Fucking, I chewed them up completely, then the fucking blisters are swelling, so I don't know if I'm playing guitar tomorrow. Well, I mean, I have a bunch of seminars on TaiChiUnited.com. Sifu Shirley's teaching my dragon style Tai Chi. So my version of it is there, you know what I mean? And I can tell you that it worked for me. There's a couple hundred people in New York who I've touched hands with that will tell you that Damien's not to be fucked with. And that's the best I can do. Like, people want to believe it, they believe it. They don't, they don't. It's on the line. If you want it, go for it. And that's my job, you know? Building houses. All right, guys. I'll see you soon.